Dog Days started on the 26th of August 2023. It has 10 days left, it has been almost 3 full weeks, and you know what? I think it might actually be time to finish this. Because I want to know what this domestic drone actually looks like compared to other ones. It is actually really easy to do once you get to this point because... Oh, well, first off, you do and you don't want to be the first one to get in there. Because, well, he's actually not here this time, so I'll take it. Can I just... 1 Nakak Pearl per kill. But, for the sake of everybody else playing this, once you get down to ridiculously low health, do everybody a favour. Run away and let your health come back so you don't die and people end up losing these missions. Ah, see? 70. Worst game I've had, but got 70 pearls. It's okay, when we leave, there it is, the Beachcomber Domestik drone. And all I'm going to say is, the scene I couldn't buy last year, or I may just leave it there. And then I've got Nakak pearls in case anything interesting comes out next year. Obviously, domestic drone-wise, we have the standard ones that came in many different colours, that used to pull this lovely cutesy face on the front of them. Doesn't do it anymore because they replaced it with this not so cutesy faced one. I've been following it round for quite a while, they're not doing it. There is the Urelli one that leaves a trail of water behind it. The only one that doesn't leave a trail is the standard domestic drone. Still no cutesy face. There is also the infested one. Leaves an infected trail behind it. Actually does look kind of disgusting considering it's supposed to be basically a rumba, it's supposed to be cleaning. Out of all of them, I think Urelli's is the one that I like the most. Because it's... These don't all live in here, by the way. They followed me in here while I was trying to find these two that do live in here. But I think I like this one out of all of them because it's the biggest. It would just be really nice if we could walk on these. Would look amazing if that would happen. And then there is the Verve one. Look familiar? Because, well, this is basically the only other form of this that is around. I thought Barrows looked like this. It doesn't. The Verve one from Twitch that will probably be thrown into the Prime Resurgence drop pool eventually. Yeah. I did pick that up, and I do like the look of it. Most of the Verve stuff I did actually get. It's the newer stuff I haven't bothered with because, well, Prime isn't worth what it used to be. There is also a Barrow one that does kind of just look like Barrow's signal, but is probably one of the more unique of all of the domestic drones outside of Urelli's, because Urelli's has her own effect to it, and so does this. The Verve one used to be. Not anymore. Yes, I could have just came in here and went, oh look, there's the infested one, and well, there's the Urelli one, but it just doesn't look the same when they're not moving. And the Barrow one, I believe, yeah, there's the Barrow one, lives right... No, turn that way. Right there. Because... of course they're going to have to go together, because these things literally look exactly the same as each other, but they went and did one very, very weird thing that I just kind of didn't see coming. We place that, give it a second, yep, and then we take this and place it next to it. Oh look, they only went and made it not the same domestic drone. There is great speculation that the Verve one is the same as this. It's not. Oh, they are very, very similar. There is no getting around that. They are very, very similar. And actually seeing it move around, it's slower. Not that that's such a big deal, don't particularly care. And I wasn't kidding, depending how I've edited this. All of my domestic drones, for some reason, all come in here and get stuck when the door closes. I love it. Oh, they're getting so much closer together. Visually, if the bloom wasn't there, I really do like the look of that. It is basically a perfected version of the Verve one that will, again, it was part of the Twitch drop thing that will probably be thrown into the Prime Resurgence at some point. This, well, it will return when Dog Days returns next year. And hopefully that by that point, somebody has been able to tell the difference between colours, because, yeah, I understand the difference in the blues on the front. What is this? Why is the blue on the top and the blue on the back two different? I understand it's two different panels, but it's part of the same colour design, the same pattern. It continues on down the front, but it's the wrong colour blue. Even though this domestic drone was available as basically the reward for completing Mission 4 in 2023, it will probably return to Nakak's pool of rewards in 2024, hopefully when they actually launch it at the right time. And if I had to take a guess, it's going to cost about 700 Nakak pearls, because that's what the scenes cost, that's what the ephemera costs, despite the fact that the ship skin is 400. Nothing more than a guess, but it should end up here instead of being a new reward next year. It will return. I do like the fact that the noses are similar without being the same. I love the fact they look the same without being the same. And I do love this jet effect coming out the back. I just wish there was an effect on the floor where it should be instead of shooting out the back of it. It's literally shooting sparks out of the back. It's not touching the floor in any way whatsoever. It is a better effect than I thought they were going to give it, especially at first when you just basically see these two orange lines out of it, but yeah, that forced bloom, no, I don't like that at all. And the spark effects actually growing on me the more I see them kind of going. But we've gone on about this way too long, so with that, I think we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.